Stop talking about comic books or I'll kill you. I don't care if the Hulk could defeat the man.
Hey there, comic fam. Bullseye Bob here, and welcome to Everything Comics. And welcome to just an impromptu episode of a comic haul that I got in the last couple of weeks. I know I've been posting it on Instagram, and I've been showing pictures of it every once in a while. But this is just the first part of that haul. I'm going to split this up into two different videos. Really excited to show you the books that I got because this truly was an epic haul. So a couple of quick announcements before we get into the haul. Of course, this video is brought to you by the Rogue Trader. That's the official sponsor of Everything Comics. If you go to the roguetraderutah.com, you'll see that they have an amazing pressing and cleaning service there, along with comics that they have for sale. But my good buddy Eric is the owner and proprietor. He's amazing at pressing and cleaning. He's got a background in handling of historical documents, plus years of experience when it comes to pressing and cleaning. If you're going to get a book graded, this is the guy you're going to want to go to. You must get your books pressed and cleaned before you submit them to CGC or CBCS, whoever you're going to use. But it would be in your best interest. My ratios of 9.8 went way up when I started using the Rogue Trader service. So go check them out. There'll be a link down in the description, and their service is bar none. And also, if you use the code EVERYTHING20 at checkout, when you go to purchase either some comic books or the pressing service, you'll get 20% off of your first purchase. You can't beat that. Go check them out. Also, I announced in the last week or so that we have T-shirts for sale. That's right, the Everything Comics T-shirt with the logo on it. These are going for $20. $2 of that will go for towards the Hero Initiative, and that's a great charity that we always support, and this is one of our ways of being able to send something their way. It'll be $5 shipping and handling. Do me a favor, send me an email at bullseyebobec@outlook.com. Let me know your address, how many t-shirts you want, the sizes, and I will go ahead and send you out a PayPal invoice. And as soon as I get enough orders in, I'll cut them off. I'll submit the order. I'll have the shirts within a week of submitting that order, and then I'll get it all out to you guys. This is a great deal. This is the only time I'm going to offer this. But they're going there. I mean, people are buying them, guys. So get your order in now. Also, as you know, I'm on the Comics with Bueller channel every Monday morning, 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's my favorite time of the week. Hope you guys join us to wake up on your Monday morning. If not, catch the replay on the brand new Coffee and Comic Show. But I want to let you guys know, Washington State SummerCon is going for a round 3. That's right, August 7th and 8th. At the Washington State Fairgrounds. This is going to be an awesome time. We got Donnie Cates is going to be there, Howard Chaykin. We got a bunch of celebrities that are going to be there. Go check out the Washington State SummerCon website right now. Get your tickets. Bueller and I will be there like we were last time, covering the show, doing creator interviews, and meeting all you guys. That was the best part about the last show. We got to meet so many of you, and that was awesome. And we'd love to see you guys there. So Washington State SummerCon, August 7th and 8th, coming up really quick. Get your tickets, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this haul. So a couple of weeks ago, I came into some great comics, got them for a great price. And this is truly one of the best hauls I have ever done or ever got. So I just wanted to share it all with you guys. I know I've shared some of it on Instagram, but let's go ahead and get into it. There is some great Silver Age stuff here. The guy that I got these from, he let me go ahead and pick whatever I wanted, but the stipulation was just don't take all the Silver Age, and I didn't. I left a good amount there, but I got some really cool ones. So here we go. Without further ado, this is the first book here. This is the Moon Knight series by Jeff Lemire. This is issue number 9, and so I love this series. I think that it's underrated compared to some of the other issues of the other Moon Knight series. It doesn't get enough love, I don't think. But here's issue number 10, which kind of rounds out. I've been missing some out of the actual run, so it was cool to get these ones. This one is issue number 14, which I didn't have. And then this one is issue number 13. And so some pretty cool Moon Knight action there. And I'm kind of showing you the cheaper books that I got out of this haul first, just to kind of round things out. And then we'll go ahead and get into some better books as we go along. And again, I'm going to have to split this up into 2 videos because I got a full short box full of comics. And there's a lot of great stuff. So there you go. That's some of the Moon Knights that I was able to get. And I'm just going to go ahead and leave one of them up there so that backing that I got for the board behind it doesn't show up. But but then after that, I was able to get these. And you guys know I'm a fan of the martial arts genre. I love martial arts comics. I love martial arts movies. And one of my favorite that came out in the 90s was the Immortal Blade. I used to have most of these. I don't have them in my collection anymore. And so he had some random ones there, and so I picked some up. So here's some great Immortal Blade action. Here's issue number 90. And then we got issue number 97. And this is just a great series if you've never read it. It's done by Hiroki Samura. And what a great series. Here's issue 105. They came out with a movie about this not that long ago as well. It was actually pretty good. It's pretty gory. I wouldn't say it's a faithful representation of the comic, but it's close enough. And then here we got issue number 40. Like I said, there were a bunch of random ones there. I just picked up some. My real goal was to get to those Silver Age books, so I was trying to fill up with other things, and I saw these and I thought, man, you can't go wrong with picking up some Immortal Blade. So there are those. And then I was able to get issue number 48. Pretty cool. And then this is part of one of the mini series. This one was called On Silent Wings. This was issue 3 of 8. I think I have most of this series. Not all of it though. And then also on Silent Wings, issue number 8 of 8. And so this is some Immortal Blade action, which like I said, you can't go wrong with it. If you've ever read this series, definitely check it out. It's pretty long, kind of like Lone Wolf and Cub. I forget how many issues it goes up to, but it's definitely over 100 issues. So all right, so now we're going to get into some good Bronze Age stuff. This is some Avengers. You guys know how much I love Avengers, and this was probably one of my favorite eras of the Avengers because of the fact that this is when I started collecting. Not this early, probably at about issue number 160 is where I started collecting the Avengers. And but here you go. This is issue 107. And these, as soon as I saw these, I had to get them because I'm building up the run here with Avengers. Here's number 109. I've always loved that cover with Hawkeye. And then what do we got here? We got issue number 127. Look at that cover with Thor, y'all. And these are all issues that I have read in the past. It'll be kind of cool to go back through and read them again. Here's issue number 140. Pretty cool. That's a cool cover there. Let's go ahead and take these down. And let's see. Let's just pull these Avengers out. This is all Bronze Age, just about to Copper Age stuff. So here we go. This is issue 168. And then I got issue 169. Now I love this era of the Avengers, even though there wasn't really a set team on it for a long time. You had writers like Roy Thomas, and you had Len Wein on it. You had George Perez were on the books. There was just so many great artists and writers that were in the mix on Avengers back and forth over this period of time, and you got some real good, really amazing nuggets throughout. Here's issue 173. And then I got issue 185. Very cool. Loving all these Hawkeye covers. There's some really great ones in here. Like this is issue 189. And this is about the time when I really started heating up on Avengers, that I just couldn't wait month over month to get them. Here's number 198. And of course, here's issue 201, the famous cover with Jarvis on it. You can't beat that. And then I got issue 204. Very cool. And then issue 205, and the Claw shall inherit the earth. Gotta love it. And issue 207, the Shadow Lord cometh. And some of these covers for the Avengers were just amazing back then. I mean, this is when I started collecting comics, y'all, and I was really cemented into the hobby by this point. And so month over month, my pull list just kept growing and growing. And so this is, some of these is just like a trip down memory lane. So here's issue 208. Let me go ahead and take these down. Like I said, these are all part of that same haul. So now I got issue 213. Famous cover with Yellow Jacket on it. And then issue 219. There's some Moondragon action there. Got issue 225 with the Black Knight. I think that's when the Black Knight was returning. And then issue 226, some more Black Knight action. So there's some great copper, bronze, almost up to copper age. But I love all that Bronze Age stuff. I think it's highly underrated. But that's not it for the Avengers, guys. So that's what I picked up in that era. And oh wait, here we go. Here's another one. This was the king size annual number 11 with Silver Surfer on it. Let's just go ahead and get that one out of the way before we go to the next part of this. All right, so then I started getting into some Silver Age stuff. And so here is some of the Avengers Silver Age books I was able to pick up. So I just, you see a Silver Age cover, and I don't know about you, but it does something to me. I've always loved, you know, that era of comics, because it was just before, you know, my time, I guess you could say. All that stuff that came out of the 60s is just pure gold. And so when I see any of these covers, I still think they're some of the best covers ever done. And it just does something to me whenever I see them. So here we go. Here's Avengers number 30. So happy to have these in my personal collection. Here's issue number 33. Very cool. There's a lot of these ones with Goliath on the cover. And then you got issue number 42. And then issue number 68. Only the Vision could tell us how to save the Earth, and he may never speak again. There was always a cliffhanger in every book, right? I love this. Absolutely love it. And then this one I've been after for a little while, and it just happened to be in this guy's collection. And so here we are, issue number 82. And of course, you know why I like that one, because it's got Daredevil in it, which I absolutely love. So there's some Silver Age Avengers books. These ones are definitely going into the PC. And yeah, that was some great scores there. Let's see. Had to get this one. Here's a couple of ones that I mean, you can still find on the cheap. But I had to get this. You guys remember this? The X-Men and Teen Titans crossover. When this came out, I'll never forget it, because month over month, X-Men and Teen Titans were the two hottest books. I mean, it depended on which month you were at. One was usually outdoing the other. They were the two hottest books out there. And of course, you had Claremont on the X-Men, depending on who the artist was. Of course, John Byrne era was about this time, and then of course you had the Teen Titans with Marv Wolfman and George Perez on them, and it was one of my favorite time in comics. Week over week, going to the comic shop, and when these issues would come out, it'd be incredible. So this crossover was a huge event when it happened, and it wasn't just not anything to write home about as far as the story or anything like that, but to get both those teams crossed over in the same book, and to have DC and Marvel collaborate the way they did on it was a huge deal. It was an absolutely huge deal. Absolutely loved it. And now I know this one is not that big of a deal. This came out, I think, probably after 2000, but it's a reprint of Giant Size X-Men, and that one's kind of cool, so I can put it on the wall to make it look like I got the actual. Don't have the actual. I wish I did. But yeah, this is one that I always do definitely love having in the collection. Here's one that I had never seen before. I have to go back and research this one, but it's a book just entitled Doom, and it's the first issue. I've never seen this particular book before. Looks like it was written by Chuck Dixon, and yeah, you know me, I'm a huge Doctor Doom fan. I don't know if I like the depiction of Doctor Doom on this cover, but as soon as I saw it, I had to pick it up. It was part of what I was filling the box with. So there are those. And then you guys know that I'm a huge Luke Cage and Iron Fist fan. I loved it when they were teamed up together in the book. I wasn't a huge fan of Iron Fist growing up, like when he was by himself. But when he was with Luke Cage, I just loved those books. When, of course, Heroes for Hire and all that. But so here we got issue number 58. I think I showed these off on the brand new Coffee and Comic show the other day. And then we have issue number 68. I love these covers. This is awesome stuff. Then we got issue number 55. And probably one of my favorite Luke Cage covers of all time, issue number 52. And then issue number 69. This is all great stuff. I'm going to have to go back and reread these. This would be like a guilty pleasure, sitting down and going back through the Power Man and Iron Fist series. And here's issue number 60. So I was able to get some pretty cool Luke Cage and Iron Fist action there. And so I'll take these down. So when I was there with this, this guy didn't have too much DC stuff. Matter of fact, it was very lacking. And so only was able to pick up a few DC books, but I did throw them into the box here. And so I got Batman, let's see, what number is this? Batman number 178. There we go. That's still some Silver Age action there. And then I got Detective Comics number 361, which I thought was a pretty cool cover. Here's one I haven't seen in years, Batman and the Outsiders number 75. I used to collect this back in the day. Nothing to write home about. And then this Batman cover is one of my favorite of all time. It's number 582. Of course, you got the Joker train. And cool note, Gene Colan is the one that actually did that cover, which I thought was amazing. And so, but that's all the DC books that were really there. So I picked those up. There were a couple others, but these are the ones that I threw in the box. And so I got a couple more here, and then I'm going to end the first part of this haul with this. And so, so basically, these are a huge guilty pleasure for me, because when these came out, I wasn't there when they first came out, but the very first comic shop that I ever went to was Heidi Ho Comics, and when they had these for sale, I always picked them up. They're reprints, and I know reprints are not a big deal, but they were for me because every issue had a Daredevil story in it, which I thought was pretty cool. This is also the series that gave us that famous Doctor Doom cover, where you see, I should have pulled it out so that I could show you guys. But this is the one where you get to see, you know, Doctor Doom and his retelling of his origin. But here we go. It's the Marvel Superheroes series of reprints. There's issue number 22. And then we got issue number 25. And like I said, most people, they don't care about these, but these were special to me when I was growing up, because I got to, you know, you couldn't just go back and pick up all of the old Marvel comic books. You had to have a specialty shop that would have had them, and then it would have cost you an arm and a leg, because most shops didn't deal in a lot of reprints. And so to get these other stories that I had never read before were really cool, and to get some Daredevil stories, I just love these. So every time I saw them, I snatched them up. Here's issue number 26. Like I said, for most people, they probably wouldn't care about these, but whenever I see them, I buy them up every time, because I just love them. Here's issue number 27. And I put these on those very thick boards, so let me pull these down here. And here's issue number 28. These were just a lot of fun. And like I said, for me, it was a way for me to be able to go read stories I had not read yet, get exposed to other Marvel characters. And then, like I said, I got a Daredevil story in each one. And then here's issue number 31. And so there you have it. This is the first part of the haul, y'all. And in the second part, there is a lot of great Silver Age goodness. I'm going to save the best for last. You saw some good Silver Age action inside of the first part of the haul here, but you can see how this is starting to build out. And I mean, I'm telling you, there are some great books in the second part of that haul. And so I will show that in the next couple of days. I'll drop another video, and you guys will be able to check that one out too. So there you have it. Good to see y'all. Remember, if you want to buy a t-shirt, bullseyebobec@outlook.com. It's $20 plus $5 shipping and handling. $2 of that will go to the Hero Initiative. Also, I did advertise it the other day, the Stan Lee collection of Stan Soapbox. I'm also advertising that for the Hero Initiative. There'll be a link down in the description. If you want that book, it's $14.99. All the proceeds go to the Hero Initiative, but I'm challenging you, do a donation for $20 and do something for the people who have given us so much entertainment over the years. And remember, Washington State SummerCon is coming up. Don't forget to get your tickets for that, and go check out the Rogue Trader. Other than that, y'all, don't forget to support your local comic shop. And Excelsior, we'll see you later on that second haul. Take care.